Welcome to the show that teaches you the things your parents and teachers are too afraid to, the Helios blog. Today, Kevin Samuels asks if modern women are a party of one. What could possibly go wrong here?
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
The comment.
Your question was...
Yeah, what are y'all holding out for?
Party of one?
Yeah, what are women holding out for?
I don't know. I was married and divorced.
By the way, she said she was 37, so, you know, par for the course for girls that call into Kevin's show. And then she says she was married and divorced. So again, these modern women, they can't keep a man. And they wonder, why, you know, what's wrong with men, right? No accountability, no personal responsibility, just what they want. Insane.
I didn't hold out, but
yeah, you did.
I wouldn't say that I'm holding out today. I just, after listening to you, I don't see any hope in anything.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like my market value is not as high as it used to be prior to marriage. I had 2 children.
It's not as high as it used to be?
Yeah.
Well, that's, I mean,
right.
Anything that ages and gets used decreases. So, I mean, that's expected though, right?
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
Expected though.
Correct, except I'm the special exception that doesn't, whom the rules don't apply to.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said divorce wasn't expected, so I wasn't, you know, planning on the decline.
Okay.
But, I guess I'm a party of one now, and I don't know, like, how it works.
Okay. Who filed for divorce?
I did.
My husband did.
Why'd you guys split?
Okay, do you know what the 2 most common causes of divorce are? Substance abuse is the first one, and criminality is the second. You know what the third is? Cheating. Let's see. We grew apart.
Because I didn't know how to be a wife.
Okay.
She cheated.
I wasn't taught.
Okay. So is that a more accurate reason why you feel like there's no hope?
Yeah.
Good job, Kevin. Telling it like it is. Yeah, basically, the modern women, they don't teach their daughters how to be wives, so they don't know how. And if they don't know how, then it's obvious that they're going to get divorced, right? Because they're going to treat their husband like garbage.
Yeah.
So it's not the declining sexual marketplace value or the divorce, it's you.
Uh-oh.
It's a combination. I mean, now that I'm learning, I've learned a lot.
So what she's saying is she doesn't take accountability or personal responsibility for her actions.
The divorce.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with the knowledge that I have, I don't know if there's anything out there that would...
Anything out there that what?
Anything that would accommodate my situation. I mean, you know, who wants to take care of someone else's kids?
Go back to your old relationship.
And,
Was your ex-husband married?
No. Probably watching.
Kevin.
Then why not go back to him?
I've tried. He
But
doesn't.
why do you think that is?
I don't think he's seen a change in me.
Indeed.
What's the name of your therapist?
Kevin Samuels. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, that's... So basically, you haven't done any work to change your lot. You just want him to take you back because... But within 2 weeks, any guy is going to know. He's going to remember why he stopped being with you, right?
You know what that is?
The Thanos snap.
What's that?
No, the
The world's smallest
violin.
violin playing My Heart Bleeds for You. I mean, what do you want us to say, ma'am? I mean, you're married. You honest and said he divorced me because I didn't know how to be a husband. Then But then you go to the market and say, I don't think there's any hope because of declining sexual marketplace value. That happens for everybody.
Yeah, so you have to learn to be a wife. Why don't you take a course? Why don't you look around? Why don't you search? Why don't you put in some actual effort? If the guy saw it, I'm sure he'd take you back. But of course, you just want to be accepted for quote unquote who you are and, you know, with no change. And of course, he's not going to take you back then.
For all women in particular, it doesn't necessarily happen for all men, but yeah, our value decreases too. But then you don't know nobody who will accommodate your situation. Yeah, the man you started your situation with. But why doesn't he want you back? Because you ain't done nothing.
Indeed.
I wouldn't say that.
You ain't.
Yeah, it's obvious.
I think I mean, I have gone to therapy. I have not in active therapy.
How long? What's the longest continuous time
2 days.
you've been in therapy?
So during the marriage, closest to the divorce, I was in therapy for the last 2 years, trying to, you know, rectify the marriage.
No.
You mean couples therapy?
You one-on-one by yourself, not.
I was alone with that. I was alone in that.
So when you were in your marriage, you were doing therapy by yourself?
Correct. When I thought things were going, you know, hectic, I knew that I was doing wrong. I knew that I had a part to play, and I sought therapy.
I see. This is her trickle truthing, saying she didn't actually think that she had a part to play. Basically, her therapist was like her sounding board for all of the things that were making her mad in the relationship, and was like a yes man, yes woman telling her, you go queen, you can do better, use a word.
And the therapist kept telling me to get a divorce, and I didn't like that.
Is that was your therapist male or female?
Female.
A female.
You can't make this crap up,
So
guys.
to the church.
Huh?
I went to the church after that and sought therapy through, like, counsel through the church, like through ministerial counsel and stuff.
So basically what you're trying to say is you went looking for reasons to get divorced. You were listening to multiple people and you trusted them over your relationship. You're like, oh, what they have to say is more important than my relationship. If they tell me that I should divorce, I should just listen. If my therapist tells me to jump off a bridge, well, I'm not going to think for myself. My therapist said it, so I'm just going to do it. You're an idiot.
That works out a little better, but by then it was just too late. I didn't actually, you know, go through with full therapy. It already, too much water was under the bridge, and it was already over.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean it was already over?
I guess he
I think she already cheated.
had already had enough of everything. I mean, I stayed home with the boys. I raised the kids. You know,
What did he want you to do?
Shut up.
So
Why didn't you do that?
why were you... Yeah.
Honestly, hindsight is 2020.
So she was demeaning his masculinity at every turn, and then you're surprised that the marriage ends. You're being a henpecker, and you're surprised why crap didn't work out. Are you mentally deficient?
I don't know why I didn't do that. At the time, I didn't know why. I mean, now, looking back, I was stupid. I was angry. I didn't install the stuff that I now, and I've been like cooked on Shahrazad Ali for the last 5 years, and you and a lot of other, you know, people that talk about these types of things and the anger inside of us at times that we get from our moms and their anger.
Sounds to me like she has a very, like, she doesn't understand that she's the problem. She's like, oh, it was my upbringing, oh, it was my childhood, oh, it was my pain, oh, it was my... But nothing in her is saying, it was my fault, I did it, I apologized, I took responsibility, I went hands and knees begging for him to take me back, I tried to make amends through my actions. Nothing like that. It's just, oh, I went to therapy, oh, I talked to this person, oh, I talked to that person, and it's all about my pain. yeah, maybe they told you to get divorced so you'd stop complaining to them. Maybe that was what actually happened.
I learned a lot.
But
when it was time to get him back, I mean, it was been too long. It's been 5 years. You know, he's in and out of different relationships, and then of course the divorce battle, right? That was.
But
You're an idiot.
is it he's gone on, or you haven't done enough work?
I maybe both, but I've been trying. I mean, I've
Trying
spent 5
what?
years. I've moved on, and the thing is, I'm scared of the market, right? So I'm scared I haven't gone back because I don't think that there's anything out there. I believe in marriage. I believe in the.
Well, the market's out there. The market's out there, but the market's going to ask the same questions I'm asking. What did you think you were going to get? I mean, when you're in your marriage and being the way you were, what were you fighting for?
The grass is always greener. I need the guy from 50 Shades of Grey. Nothing less will do.
You know what? I don't know. I just saw my mom do it. I did what I saw her do.
Your mom was married?
Your mom was an
No, she
asshole
just
to
fought
you.
with all of her boyfriends and fought with us. And
Who else?
Your mom was an asshole every second to a boyfriend / husband, and you thought that that's the behavior you should emulate? I'm gonna ask the same question again. Are you mentally deficient?
Custody of the boys.
I do.
How old is the youngest?
8.
Yep.
How did they see their father?
Great example.
Not often at all.
Why?
He says he's not financially stable to see them or take them because I take all his money after the divorce. So he blames me for that.
You're a freaking idiot.
But I offer, I ask, I beg.
Hold on.
I mean, he doesn't.
What state are you in?
Pennsylvania.
Do you get child support?
You screwed him over for all his money, and then you're wondering why doesn't he want to get back together with you? You destroyed the man. My lord.
I do.
Because that's just what women do.
Cut off the child support.
How will I be able to help take care of the kids?
See?
You can't make this crap up, guys.
Okay, cut out the child support and have actual joint custody with your ex-husband. Straight up joint. 3.5 days with you, or 4 days with you, 3 days with him, 3 days with you, 4 days with him. No child support. Listen. That would send a damn sure close signal that you're on trying to actually do something different. It would also give your boys more time with the man they need to be with, their father. If he's saying the money is draining him, well,
there you go. Easy solution. Don't drain him for all he's worth like an idiot.
yeah,
Get a job.
cut the child support off. Move in good faith. How will it hurt your boys if you cut child support and you actually have joint physical custody with their father? So where now the reason for the money is gone because he has to pay for them when they're with him. You have to pay for them when they're with you. So there's no need for the money. How does it hurt the boys?
I understand what you're saying. It doesn't hurt them at
She just wants passive income that she can use on herself to buy a Gucci bag
all.
and have her Audi.
But what if he doesn't have a place to live? Where would he take them half of the time?
So he lives in his car?
He lives on somebody's couch.
No freaking way.
Are you getting child support every month?
Yeah.
That's why he can't afford a place. Because you screwed him over. Big surprise he can't.
So he's on somebody's couch.
Yeah, big surprise he won't get together with you. You see yourself as superior and you talk down to him because you literally took all his money. Now he lives on a couch. Why do you think he would possibly ever want to deal with you anymore? Are you mentally ill?
I didn't ask him to do that.
I didn't say you asked him to do it, but I just want you to understand that from the man's standpoint, ain't nobody gonna have shed one tear because you were with a man and you said it, and now after the marriage, you getting the money, and I don't want to get too deep into it, but what's more important, having a functioning relationship with your ex and having your boys with their father and having some semblance of a family, or this cold war?
I just feel like Kevin didn't ask for anything. I begged him to stay. I promised I went to the
No. See, you can beg him to stay, but I asked you the first thing, what was the name of your therapist? And the problem is he hasn't seen enough change. So let's just imagine this happens. Let me use my Thanos powers here, shall we? Let me use my Thanos powers. Hello, Eric. Hey, this is me. Yeah. I want to do something. The boys don't see you that often, and I know you're in this way, and you say it's on me because I get the money. So here's what I want to do. I went down to the court and I actually terminated the support order. I terminated the support order, and I want to have joint physical custody with the boys. I give you about 90 days to get yourself together to where you have a place to where the boys can come over there. So you should be able to do that with the money you get. There's videos on YouTube.
And then he'd see you as an angel. Well, maybe not, but, it would be 1,000 times better than this situation.
Right here with women who have cut off the child support, and been helpful to the ex-husband, and now they're in a better position. How does that hurt the boys?
It doesn't hurt them at all, Kevin.
So do you not think if you cut the support off, what do you think he would do?
I think he wouldn't, because I think that nothing would change.
Huh? So you think if you cut the child support that he would not see the boys?
Correct. We separated for 5 years.
Okay. So let me stop you right here. I want you to stop you right here.
Yes, sir.
You want to get back with the man who you said if you cut the child support off, how you just keep the money and still not see the boys?
Correct.
So why you want to get back with a man with such a low character? If that's what you really believe.
I literally believe in the sanctity of marriage.
That's not what I asked. I asked, why would you want to get back with a man? Because,
he's got a big rocket, that's why.
Fear here. And I'm trying to understand why you want to go back to this man. If you're saying, I'm dealing with a man, if I cut the child support off and offer him joint custody, he'd just take the money and still be out of his boy's life. You don't think very highly of him.
I don't.
So then why marry him? Idiot?
I mean,
my Lord.
And I think that means something. I mean, I love my brother. He may not be the best person in the world, but I love him.
Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah. She has no respect for men at all. No respect for men at all.
And I want you to think about what I'm about to say. Brother. You're in charge of raising 2 boys? And you don't think very highly of their father.
I don't tell them that.
No.
Do you know when your children are sick, even without...
Yeah, people see actions, not just words. You realize that, right?
Them telling you? Do you know when something's wrong with one of your children just by looking at them?
Yeah.
Why? Because you raised them and they're around you. Guess what? We know our mamas just like they know us. I don't know why the hell y'all think just because you don't say nothing we don't know.
Can I say something?
Oh my God.
So we were separated for 5 years. 3 out of the 5 years, I asked for no child support. I asked for nothing. He told me, I asked him for money for food. He said, put me on child support. That's what he said.
Ma'am, I don't care. I'm gonna tell you why I don't care. Because there's three sides to every story. Yours, his, and the truth. I don't give a shit about who shot John. You said that why are you want to get back with him. I'm trying to understand why you want to get back with a man that you don't think very highly of.
Because I was told that I'm supposed to stay with one husband until death.
So then why not
That's what
do
I was
it?
told. And I believe
And suck it up.
he may be a piece of crap, but
Whoa.
Like, that's crazy. How could you possibly have children, multiple children, with a guy you think is a piece of crap? Who taught you to be a wife? Disaster.
Whoa. Back, hold on. Wait a goddamn minute, ma'am.
I don't mean, oh my God.
Wait a goddamn minute.
It's hypothetical.
There is no hypothetical.
Now imagine the boys see this video.
I don't do that over here. Run that shit on some feminist channel. Don't come call your ex-husband and the man that you created life with a piece of crap.
I'm sorry. I did not mean
The internet is forever. What do you think?
I didn't mean it like that. I meant like
Oh, you meant it in a nice way.
No, I just meant it in like
Stop.
hypothetically.
Stop. Just stop. When you're in a ditch, stop digging.
Kevin's
What do you
dying.
think it's like to live with you?
Probably not easy, not fun. Some good stuff, but
So do you think if you're around somebody who's difficult or not easy to live with, that they have an impact on your psyche?
of course.
You think he doesn't love his boys?
I never said that.
So do you think it bothers him not to be around his sons?
I can't answer that.
Come on.
Yes, you can, and you will.
Do I think it doesn't bother him that he's not around his sons? Nobody stopping him from being around.
It's not what I asked.
Yes, I'm sure it bothers him.
Uh-huh. Okay. Everything we've talked about so far has been about you. You're the chaotic center of all of this. And if the world was balanced, he should have custody of those boys. Prior to 1945, he would have had custody.
I'm not opposed to custody.
Then-
Yeah, you are, because you took it and took child support.
But then you'd be paying child support.
He asked for it at one point in time, and his living situation, he gave it back.
Okay, ma'am. Here's what here's the thing. There's always going to be, like I said, the market is what it is, and the market's going to look at how you handled Why'd you quit your last job? Did you quit or were you fired? Who's your former employer? If your marriage was a job, you're not talking very highly of your job. So I'm stuck on the fact that you say he doesn't see his boys, not because he doesn't love them, because he said you taking all the money. You said he's living on the couch, so he doesn't have a residence.
That's what he said. He's telling me he couldn't take the kids. He can't take them overnight because of my financial situation.
He doesn't have a residence.
Have anywhere to live.
So what happens when the boys ask where their dad is? When they say they want to see your dad?
They don't anymore. But when they used
Because she turned the kids against the dad.
to, I would call him, tell him, come get the kids. The kids is asking for you. They're outside. You know, we live in a neighborhood where they could play outside. He could come by.
So but he does have a job.
He does.
Is he paying more than $1,000 a month in child support?
Oh, you best believe.
He is.
More than $1,500 a month?
Jesus Christ.
No. He was.
In what state?
Pennsylvania. It was included with alimony. So,
Alimony?
child support, yeah.
How long were y'all married?
About 10 years.
Why'd you take alimony?
That's a lot. But the marital settlement agreement provided some benefit.
She went with what the lawyer said, and the lawyer tried to get her the best deal possible because they get a cut.
Did you work during the marriage?
I did not.
Disaster.
And for my critics and detractors, I want you guys to ask yourself a question. Men don't typically file divorce.
I did not file for divorce.
I said men don't typically file for divorce. And then you're getting alimony and child support. All right? At the end of the day, ma'am, yeah, I can see why you're talking about the market. I don't know who'd want to deal with this in the market either. But I'm not really concerned about your dating life. I'm asking about the boys. They don't see their dad.
Yeah,
you're saying that he's...
Yup, it's future jail time because this girl was an idiot. Yup, and she's, you know, trickle-truthing everything, right? She's not taking any accountability or responsibility. Like, it's a mess. And you can tell it's a mess. Like, you don't even have to, like... You don't have to be a rocket surgeon to know that. Alright, guys, we're going to end the video there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all the notifications, drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, Tom and Bobby, Dylan, Renaissance Perez, Brian, Andrew, Allen, and Armani. Shoutouts to you. He actually bought both my books, both The Strategist Guide to Seduction and Quotes to Live By. Thank you. Again, if you want to buy my books, it's at bit.ly/heliosbooks. My Patreon offers early access content. That's patreon.com/theheliosblog. If you'd like some coaching, I do offer coaching services at theheliosblog@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.